All right, so this one's gonna be about this guy, Salty Cracker. He's probably the most racist channel I found in a while. It's clearly predicated toward like suburban rich people who have opinions that they think people value. So let's check this shit out.
This is so insane. America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it.
Escape from New York, Abe, while you still can, because that place is proper cooked. How cooked, Abe? Well, even CNN's Van Jones and other lefty libtards were very confused by Ma'am Dammy's victory speech because it was a stark contrast to the flowery, gay bar, DJ disco celebrating, fake reptilian, scary psycho smile. Ma'am Donnie, it was different. You've never seen this before? Of course he's going to act. Yeah. CNN's Van Jones, among others, raising alarm that Ma'am Dammy's instant character switch after winning power is weird. Yeah, no. The guy promising to give dumb people free everything, saying, we gotta get rid of them evil billionaires. Oh my God, the billionaires, guys. There's so many billionaires. They're all over the place, and they're stealing from us. You'd all be rich and successful if it wasn't for all those billionaires. And then, meanwhile, here he is. He's with Alexander Soros, a billionaire, in a New York City penthouse, $100+ million penthouse apartment, one of many, overlooking New York City.
Again, so a lot of these people don't read a lot about the Communist Manifesto. So a lot of the understanding is there is capitalism within the concepts of communism. That's why there's the bourgeoisie and the proletariat, which bourgeoisie is capital owner, which is someone who owns private property. And then you have the person who is a proletariat, which is the working class. The working class is, of course, the person who works hourly. The person who is bourgeoisie is the rich person. In this case, this is the rich person. This rich people as a whole are overall going to support people like this because what they're going to do is they're going to lower down the cost of people's hourly wages in exchange for taking bigger taxes, but those taxes are going to be adequately spent on behalf of the people, which is going to be affordable housing, education, a lot of healthcare, and a lot of the things in between like food and resources so they can be able to sustain themselves. This is why a lot of the people that are rich usually get on board with things like communism, because overall the things that are attributed to what they call champagne socialism is just proper networking with people who can actually fund and the idea of being able to give people a prosperous future where they're able to sustain themselves and be proud of themselves as a worker or proud of themselves as a business owner. And because a lot of these business owners are worried that if they give people of their working class more money without knowing where they're going to spend it, they usually give it to the people who say that extra taxes are actually going to go to places that actually benefit the people. And therefore, if it benefits the people, it benefits everybody. They can recruit random people or they can recruit talent that's able to get there due to the fact that their basic needs are met. So again, this guy's angle is going to come from a completely ignorant angle of not understanding what exactly it means to be a communist or someone who understands the manifesto truly.
With his really ridiculous gay Hans Gruber-esque smile. So proud to be a New Yorker. The American dream continues. Yep, the American dream continues, guys. Yep, American dream continues. From a dude who hates America. Both of these idiots. No, oh my God. Ma'am Donnie, super duper for cereals, loves America. Yeah, he does, huh? Yeah, he does. His entire victory speech was, we'll show everybody. All right, I'm a Democrat socialist, and I'm a Muslim, and they hate me because they won't get me to apologize for it. I'm coming for you, Trump. The whole thing. And then I'll give you free stuff, everybody. All right, so who's this audience for? Who's this audience for? Well, here is a bunch of people who hate America. A guy who doesn't know what a fire alarm. Jamal Bowman doesn't know what a fire alarm is, guys. Yeah. And a bunch of other terrorists over here, allegedly, of course.
Okay, this guy's just a fucking racist. Again, holy shit. This guy's, he's hitting the Fox News angle where everyone's just mad a Muslim person has a different opinion other than Islam, and it's more about workers' rights and some basic idea of just helping people other than just being, again, they're going all in on his race and his background because the real issue they have with him is his culture, his race, not his actual belief system. Because if they went against his belief system, they would have to actually read a book other than just hitting that actual, like, just anger points that most capitalists give them. So,
but Hassan Piker in the back, The guy who said, you deserved 9/11. Yeah, New Yorkers, you stupid scumbags.
Again, the clip of Hassan Piker saying America deserved 9/11 is in reference to America meddling in the Middle East, doing fuck tons of assassination plots and taking resources. He didn't say that they deserved it directly with all the death and destruction. He said they deserved it because of the naive actions and decisions they made in the Afghanistan's handling of how Al Qaeda and Taliban were fighting over there and how they picked sides. And because of that, picking sides, they picked sides with people who don't have anything to lose, and therefore they were able to send someone who was from a completely different mindset all the way over here to send a message. So it was not exactly saying they deserved it and they all deserved to die. They said meddling with people has consequences, and that was his statement in a out of context clip.
3,600 people immediately killed, and probably another 6,000+ immediately killed from direct cancer. So you got 10,000 plus people killed in one terrorist attack. Now, whether you buy the official narrative, which I don't, or you know it's George Bush and reptiles, this dude in 2020 something, I think it might have been a few years, but said it doesn't matter whether it was hijackers or Saudi hijackers or Iraqis, Afghanistan's, or Georgia. It doesn't matter. You deserved it, America. You deserved it. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, he's a guest at this party.
Consequences for your action is what he pretty much means. Is
Party over here. Yeah. Yeah, this definitely won't be a problem, Abe. And you know what also shouldn't be a problem? Microplastics inside of you. You don't want any of that. Check out today's sponsor, TWC. Every day we're being exposed to nanoplastics, infiltrating our food, our water, our air, and now they're being found inside our body, which is real disgusting. A study in the New England Journal of Medicine found nanoplastics embedded in artery plaque, and people with those particles had a higher risk of heart attack and stroke over the next 3 years. To get 10% off. People who hate America celebrating a dude who he loves America. Guys, look, he smiles. He does the DJ thing. Look, I'm a DJ. Never had a job in my life, but I smile like a goofball. Yeah, and I tell everybody every minute that I hate white people and that I'm brown. Vote for me. And that's what they do.
it doesn't say that.
Good. Meanwhile, after the celebration,
Oh, here we go. This guy, dude, this guy fucking, he's like a traditional white guy from America that thinks the global war on terror was so justified that they all need to go back again.
celebratory party with dudes who said you deserved 9/11. This is wild. Wild. Here is Wall Street Apes. Muslims claim New York for Islam. We're done hiding. We're done. This is the correct religion. This is the religion that all humanity needs to be part of. Islam. Yeah, this is a direct threat.
We're done hiding. We're done. We're done being tortured and hurt and judged.
Where?
This is the correct religion. This is the religion that all of humanity needs to be a part of Islam.
What if we don't? What if we don't want to be part of Islam? Then what happens? It's gonna be cool, right? Yeah, we're all gonna be best friends, huh? Bunch of dumb, stupid, white liberal chicks. They're all going to be like, no, the hijab. This is woman empowerment now. Oh, yeah?
And we will not stop until it enters every home. So I want you to repeat after me. I want to hear it in every single district. It should tremble. Brooklyn should hear it. The Bronx should hear it. Queens should hear it. Say it as if the Ummah depends on this, my brothers and sisters. La ilaha illallah.
Yeah, get ready for that. Get used to that in New York.
This guy hates religious freedom so much. Watch, he's gonna go in on how Islam's bad.
You guys have become tone deaf to car alarms going off, but you won't become tone deaf to the 5 a.m. call to prayer in Arabic that is common. And they'll be like, oh no, you're being hyperbolic. Really? They got that. Go check out Dearborn, Michigan, because that was the template. And now it's coming to New York City. They're very open about it, by the way. We're done. We're done hiding. We're done. We're done. This is the correct religion. You're going to be a part of it. You're sitting there going, well, come on. Come on. Guys, this dude said you deserve 9/11.
Again, this is the correct religion, and tying it in with this is that guy is known as an Islamic preacher, and he just likes hyping people up. It's to get people hyped up to actually practice the religion. This guy tying it in with America does his 9/11. He's trying to tie in terrorism with the religion, which is just pure white supremacist racism. This is why I said this is the most racist channel I found. It's fucking wild. It's really racist.
Now, what's happening is they have passed an inflection point. Maybe 10 years ago, when Obama ran, he told everybody that he wasn't a Muslim. Right? So, I mean, now the guy's like, no, not only am I a Muslim, but I'm fine having this guy here. Yeah, I'll go on this dude's podcast. There is a track record and a history of this guy being fine and promoting and saying you deserve 9/11. I'll go on his podcast, despite some of the connections that maybe my political opponents might draw between my religion and the official narrative that that religion attacked New York and this dude celebrating it. He said, I don't care, I'm going on there. You know why? Because there's a large enough group of people inside New York now that want to hear that New York deserved 9/11. They're not hiding it. They're out in the open. You deserved it. We want you to go on podcasts with people who said you deserve it. We want to go. We want the guy who said you deserve it to be at your victory party. He is leaning into his base. The Americans have been replaced in New York. I mean, that's what's happening here. He's not any reasonable person who is trying to appeal to Americans would be like, yeah, you can't come. You can't come to the victory party. We can't go on your podcast. We can't be seen with you. You said America deserved 9/11. People go.
He's making that the main contentious point, as if a lot of people are mainly affected by that. But America's pretty much known for making 9/11 memes with like Thomas the Choo Choo Train crashing into a building. So I don't think his talking point hits that hard because his viewer base is one of the most edgiest people on the planet. But they're very hypocritical. So they're probably going to flip-flop back and forth between what's morally righteous, since morality to them is more of a tribalistic understanding of what is acceptable to hate. And therefore what's acceptable for them to hate is just an ethnic person that's different than white. So traditional values and American values do not align with them. So they're just hating on Islamic men. And they're just using that hatred for Islamic men to push this agenda that it's okay to discuss terrorism or the terrorism analogies in a literal sense rather than the practical sense, which is understanding that they had a more narrative to the comments they were making. So
Run ads against us using that. Listen, we still be best friends, right? We still be buds, but you're a political nightmare for me. You can't be no. Come on in. Let's shoot ads together. Yeah. And it's not necessarily that you need to bring in a bunch of Muslims. No, because you also have dumb, stupid white bitches inside of New York City that say shit like this. Oh, the audio on this is so horrible. But miserable white guilt-having Jennifer Welch, quote, Americans have no culture except for multiculturalism. Crusty white people need to learn how to embrace it. Yeah. There you go. You were told that you were guilty of being racist just because you're a white dude. You're a white dude. It's inside of you. You don't even know it, right? It's part of your soul. You're just a racist. Right? Oh, okay. And I just need to get over it. Well, while we bring in a bunch of people who hate you. Look at this. Yeah, no, you're going to bow to Islam, right? We're going to come into your house. You're going to tremble, right? And then start screaming in Arabic. You got a problem with that? Well, you're racist, right? Crusty old white, but just get over it. You're racist, right? No, I'm not getting over. What is wrong with you people that you don't understand that you're in danger? These people hate America. All of these idiots hate America.
none of them hate America. They love America. They just got the Communist Party instated. Why would they hate America? It's a big accomplishment.
They hate it. And they're celebrating another dude who pretends that he loves America. I'm going to give you free stuff, everybody. We're going to get the billionaires, everybody. But no, he's owned by the billionaires. He's just owned by the
He's not owned by the billionaires. Once again, the bourgeoisie fund the Communist Party because there's bourgeoisie and proletariat inside of the party. It's proof of its success, if anything, because if they can convert extremely wealthy people into the party, then they can convert the poor and the wealthy. They could unite the people as a whole to understand that a better governance system under having a balance of where the money's going through taxes for the social aspects of people's lives is a lot better and more efficient. So it has nothing to do with champagne socialism and a lot more to do with you have to secure the people that matter the most at the top.
Billionaires that hate America. See how that works? There's billionaires that were made in America, and then there's outside billionaires that want to destroy America. And you idiots got by this goofball and his fake, stupid smile because you're stupid. So, yeah. No, this place is in a lot of trouble. This place is in a lot of trouble. Type just open. They immediately went out to the streets. They weren't even done counting. They said, screw it. Screw it. They're threatening you. We're done. We're done. We're done. This is the correct religion. It's going into every house and you will tremble. And then a bunch of stuff in Arabic. So, yeah. Yeah. Good luck. Hey, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. Check out today's sponsor, TWC's Plaz Detox. And then
This guy hates brown people. That's how I'm going to clue this one. He just fucking hates culture and he hates people of different thinking because it requires him to read a book.